Hey everybody, today is Tuesday, March 19th, 2019. As usual, my name is Jake Baldino. I'm joined by the Game Ranks fellows, Andrew Gebbia on the couch.
I'm a fellow now, I guess.
And Tom Johnson on the board.
Hey, what's up?
Making sure nothing burns down.
Yeah.
That was a good start. It was like we did the music first and then we came on.
Yeah, it's like we're slowly getting this thing right.
I was like aware that we were live. I didn't have to question it. We definitely are live though, right?
Yep.
I jinxed it. So it is Tuesday. It is 4 p.m. Eastern. So as you know, on Game Ranks, every week we go live to do this little talk show thing, talk about things. It's archived later on, but we're here to hang out. We're talking about the newest games that we're playing. We're giving away some games. And we're also talking about the news. And there's a lot of news this week. There's something I'm really looking forward to talking about, technology-wise, more than anything. Yeah. But I didn't mean to I was intimately looking at you.
All right,
I'm really talking to you.
You're excited.
I'm not talking to anyone else but you.
Don't talk to me.
Could we get on with this?
Don't lick your lips. I saw you do. Yeah, don't do that. Yeah.
So, first of all, how are you guys doing?
Doing okay.
How are you? I muted my phone.
I didn't mute my cell phone.
Do you want to be here?
That's weird. Anyway, yeah, so you guys are good? Actually good?
Yeah.
Are we ready for PAX?
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
No, God. PAX East in Boston, Massachusetts, just housekeeping real quick. If you guys are going to PAX, good-ass game convention. Definitely consider it if you're in the East Coast, if you have a little cash to get there. We're going to be there, and as of right now, we are going to be doing this thing Sunday at PAX East, 3:30 p.m. EST. I don't remember the name of the room.
Albatross.
Albatross Theater.
The Albatross Theater.
There we go.
Which is also streamed.
A bird. Oh. Isn't Albatross a bird?
Yeah, it's a bird.
Isn't it also a sword?
No.
Or a pirate ship?
It's a bad omen.
What?
It's a theater at PAX.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
it's going to be streamed on one of the PAX channels.
Yes. So that'll be a good time. So if you're around, feel free to come through and say hi. We got stickers. Let's get into the stuff. What do you guys want to talk about this week?
I've been playing a lot of The Division.
You both been playing a lot of Division.
Yeah,
I haven't touched it yet.
Yes, so it's a...
Before you start, Tom, how fucking Jake Baldino is that shirt?
Oh, it's so...
I did go for it, yeah.
I saw it in the store, and I was like, he's going to buy it. Did you buy that? Yeah. As soon as I saw it in the store, Tom, I went, oh, Jake is 100% going to spend money on this shirt.
I hate myself.
Do you, though? Because now you look awesome.
I look like a douchebag in the world of Division, just like in real life.
You see there's a thick Run DMC gold chain that you can get
too. Yeah, that was ridiculous. I'm not buying that.
I want it
so bad. That's too much. So, the Division 2, I will say, just like first off the bat,
get out of my garbage.
It's like a games as a service type of game, but it's one I actually really like. I like third-person shooters. I like a challenge. I like the way this studio, Massive, I like the way they build their worlds, and I like exploring them. So I'm kind of all about this. I've been playing it every night and happily enjoying my time. It's like chock full of stuff. Like there's a bunch of shit to play through.
Yeah,
there's a lot to go on. There's a lot to grind for, but there's a lot of like settlements to build up, outposts to take back, PvP options. There's the Dark Zone, which I still think the Dark Zone is just like a very good thing. And it's just been satisfying. It's just been a satisfying third-person shooter. Granted, it's a simple third-person shooter, but it is one that I have found pretty, consistently rewarding. And it seems like some people are... Corey Barkley is saying Division 2 Game of the Year, hands down. That's extreme.
I mean, good for you.
Rooster_21 says the Division 2 seems boring, and I get that at first glance. I mean...
It's not an exciting game to watch,
yeah.
I think once you, get it, though, in your hands and you start playing it, you definitely might feel a little bit different, especially because the loot grind here is real because you're constantly dropping stuff that's better. So you're not really it doesn't come off as too grindy. If you feel rewarded for just playing, which is really cool, that's without me touching the end game yet. I'm sure once you get to the end game, that's when it starts to get a little bit more grindy.
Yeah.
But right now, I feel like I'm constantly being rewarded for doing shit, which is really cool.
This is a really weird, I don't think a lot of people are really going to care about what I have to say with this, but I'm such a broken record. My reason for this, a lot of people love the thrill of the grind, of getting the next best weapon, ranking up, getting to end game, getting the best armor set you can get. I really like to keep playing because I like getting into new areas and just seeing the areas. Because I just love
I
love the way they build the levels, the maps.
I was
scenario designs.
I was talking to my buddy last night. I haven't done a stronghold yet, but he did, and he said the stronghold was. I was like, "What is it? Basically just like waves of enemies?" You know, he's like, "Yeah, it plays how you think, but what's cool is where you are." He said the location is what's really cool about the stronghold.
Your character would have a beard. That makes sense.
Well, your character wouldn't have a beard. That makes sense.
That totally makes sense.
Because you don't have a beard.
Let me just catch up real quick. Will in Focus TV on the Super Chat. Thank you, dude. Really appreciate that. He says crunchy or smooth peanut butter?
Crunchy.
Smooth.
I like extra crunchy.
Psychopath.
Yeah, I know.
This is like weird because I'm not about like health food or like organic bullshit or anything like that, but I like organic
fucking
peanut butter.
almond butter.
No, almond butter's
yo.
good. Almond butter's good, but I like organic peanut butter. That's weird, right?
You know what's better than almond butter? Sunflower seed butter.
Ooh.
Very good. Very good.
Does it taste like the flour? Oh no, it tastes like the seeds. Okay, those seeds are delicious.
Exactly.
B Werewolves, which is a clever username if I got that right. He says he's homesick today.
That sucks. I was homesick yesterday, so I feel you.
I was
but
the only one
says
here.
he gets to watch the show, so he wanted to buy us coffee. So thank you, dude.
Oh, thank
appreciate
you very much.
that.
I need that.
Jason Black in the chat says Division 2 is awesome. The real JD118, he has an interesting point. He says, is it good to play solo? And I would say it kind of is. I enjoy it.
So I would say structure-wise, yes, it is good to play solo. Also, main missions, and I'm assuming strongholds as well. You can matchmake into almost anything, which is really cool. But I will say, playing solo, not matchmaking, you can get overwhelmed very quickly by enemies. They throw a lot of dudes at you.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I found. Playing solo is sometimes the amount of people that are there.
Oh, I love it.
A little overwhelming.
Hard
and the
weird.
AI is sometimes really dumb, but sometimes it's...
Sometimes they're amazing.
Sometimes it's like, how did you all flank me?
Yeah.
You're all behind me.
How did you coordinated flank me?
But it's either one or the other. They're either really good or really dumb. There's no in between.
And it's not even the enemy types. Like, there's the crazy enemy types in the beginning that will rush you.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not just them. Sometimes it's a real, it's like a regular squad guy who will run up to you, and I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Back up.
But yeah, no, in terms, with all these live servicey games, I think the Division 2 is the most solo player friendly.
It can be lonely at times still.
It definitely can.
Not as lonely as the first one, though. Do you remember the first one, just like walking those empty streets?
I think a lot of it has to do with just the sun's out, and there's no snow on the ground. And there's also
outposts and civilians fighting, which benefit you in a lot of ways.
The control points where you shoot off the flare and seeing NPCs rush in to help you and actually do damage. It's like really cool.
It's like useful, and then once you feed them supplies in those setup outposts, that influences that obviously nets you things in terms of boxes you got to check off.
Right?
They hold it longer. Boxes will get checked off, but also you can get the perks where if you constantly keep your areas fed, it'll make items easier to discover in the vicinity.
So I think it's cool that you don't have to do any of that if you don't want to.
Yeah.
Like there's no negative effect.
There isn't.
I don't think there is.
I guess
they just lose the point.
Yeah.
But in my head, it's just I just get to do it again, and I like that.
Yeah.
I like how that works.
Tom, I think you should play it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to it eventually. This is PC gameplay, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marcus Kazil says, first of all, actually, you know what? I want to acknowledge somebody real quick. I lost them, but somebody... Oh, Alex Tobias says, #Jake Baldino doesn't read the comments. That's literally like half my job here.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
But a lot of people are asking about the Dark Zone, and, is it good like the first one?
So I've only gotten to do the Dark Zone twice. I didn't get to do any of the new occupied Dark Zone yet, and I didn't really mess with the 5 new tiers of going rogue. But I will say the 2 times I did fuck around in the Dark Zone, I had a blast.
It's good.
And it's like, you still get the thing where when you see another player.
Yeah, it's like...
Same thing with Sea of Thieves.
I haven't seen
you automatically assume they're bad. It's like, I'm just going to stay away from you. I'm not going to go near you.
Yeah.
I
haven't seen a lot lately, though. I've done, I think, 3 Dark Zone runs, not counting the tutorial one. 3 full ones. And I saw one dude.
Okay, yeah.
Which is crazy. But I'm still catching up to the chat. There's a lot of people. I did see some pretty
But I would say, yes, it's still fun, just like the first game.
Some people have been... There's been a lot of people. Some people saying calling for backup is useless. I play solo. I don't know. I think it's pretty good. I have seen some people say that the way the enemies are designed, like what you said, makes it not fun. The way they all kind of rush you and they're more distributed for squad play.
Yeah.
It does scale, but I get what he means.
Yeah.
But it hasn't affected my enjoyment. But
it can though, is what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, here and there I can.
Exactly. It's more of like it's like scenario based. Like,
it's really when a grenade launcher dude comes out.
Oh my god, I fucking them.
Like the rapid grenade launcher.
That like the big chunky man.
Yes.
By yourself is
very
so annoying.
That's where it feels like
because that's literally ignore everyone else, but just get rid of him because you're not gonna be able to do anything. Because
he's gonna make your life a living hell.
Yeah, exactly.
VL Gravity says finally caught you guys live. Welcome
Thank
to
you.
the show. Keep catching up with the super chat as well. Thank you guys. Otter is streaming. Thank you for that. Cygnus Orb again. Thank you, dude. Appreciate that.
That dude chilling or is he dead?
Oh, okay. So he's saying this is interesting.
The Cygnus Orb, right?
Yeah, Cygnus Orb brings up like Fallout 76 is an open world, no human NPCs, all robots. Not a good game. But then he says Generation 0 open world, no human NPCs, all robots, good game.
Does Generation 0 work?
Is Generation 0
Savage.
also quest based?
Yeah, I think it's like just a completely different game. Whereas you had Fallout 76 taking the base foundation of a Fallout game and stripping away what I think a lot of people just really went to those games for. Yeah. But that's just me.
It all depends on the game. Like a game like DayZ, which is an open world survival game, there's no other NPCs and every other playable character. I mean, every other person you see is like a real person.
Yeah.
Like for like a game like that makes sense. Where Fallout, it obviously doesn't.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
So like I don't know enough about Generation 0 to like talk to that point. But like
that comes out soon.
Yeah,
right?
this month,
end of
right?
March 20 something.
I played the beta. The beta was cool.
You did play the beta.
Fighting the robots.
Oh.
Yeah, the robots are pretty cool.
Yeah,
There was a beta, wasn't there?
I've been actively hoping that that's good. Alec Garza says, do y'all prefer third person to FPS? I do. I'm weird. I really like third person shooting games. I know like mechanically they're not always as like
Andrew and I, you
deal.
and I are FPS guys, right?
I prefer FPS, but I really appreciate a good third person shooter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Kill.Switch.
Oh my god, that game is so good.
The inventor of Stop and Pop.
Yeah, it is Kill Switch. That's right.
Yeah, Kill Switch like invented that.
Yeah,
Yep.
that game is very good.
That was amazing. All right, let's see.
I always go to say Kill.Switch engage because of the fucking band.
Tyler Collins says, "Is the story like the first one, like, or is it?
It's bad.
Yeah,
it's the same.
We're talking Division 2, correct? Okay, yes.
Not Kill.Switch.
No.
No.
No. It's just it's there, just to kind of move the game forward, but it's not.
Sets you up, and then that's it.
It's not great,
Yeah, I hate to be like, oh, it's about environmental storytelling, but a part of it is. Like a part of it is you discovering stuff. It's radio chatter. It's meeting one random civilian.
It's okay.
It's like whatever.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Meeting the president's funny. I don't know why. It's just really funny to me.
Stealing the Declaration of Independence was funny.
funny.
Even though like they were like, oh, here's a side mission, and then you click on the side mission, and it's like, we're gonna steal the Declaration of Independence. I'm like, why isn't this the end of the game?
I know.
Yeah, it should be rad. I can't wait to play that this weekend.
Yeah, you gotta jump in. We're on PC, so
you know what you're gonna like? Just two things. How cool is like fighting in a museum, like a real museum?
it is. They design incredibly. The Air and Space Museum looks just like it.
That one where you go to Mars.
Yep.
And you're just fighting
I saw
on
some
Mars.
screenshots. That's
good,
really cool.
good scenario and encounter design.
Yeah, Massive did a great job with creating the world.
Yeah,
I think,
shout outs to
personally.
them.
Yeah.
How's the like the change in like scenery and climate?
It's led to less exciting cosmetic options, honestly. Like in terms of like you can't like
Because you can't get big cool coats.
you can't get a bunch of cool hats and a coat and then a jacket underneath. I like cosmetic depth.
Yeah, agreed.
But otherwise, I mean,
It's a nice change.
it's a nice change because like it still has the elements of Christmas. You can tell that the attacks still went down at the same time, sort of. So I appreciate that, and just all the recognizable landmarks is cool. Not like New York didn't have that, but you know. Also, the mall is not that hilly.
No.
But there was a disaster, I guess.
Right, I'm trying to like remember. Like I'm like, wait, this isn't how that is.
Yeah. You were saying you were thinking about going, right?
Is the water there? I don't remember if the
the water's over there.
Is it? I didn't go on the other side. Yeah, I want to go soon. Not because of this, but
No, but a lot of the museums are free, so you should go.
Yeah, I want
it's
to
great.
go again.
Yeah,
I
shout out to
went.
Washington, D.C.
It's a fun time.
I went on a school trip, so I didn't get to like do. My own
Yeah,
thing.
you gotta go as a person and then like get one of those city bikes and just ride around everywhere.
Yeah,
That's
I
awesome.
want to go.
Nah, they got scooters yet?
Oh, probably. I haven't gotten on that yet. I haven't really done that. DJ Afano says first time watching live. Shout out to him. Love to see that. Oh, we got some people coming to Tina585 says excited to see you guys in the Albatross at PAX East.
Hell yeah!
We're looking forward to it. Hoping
I'm hyped.
you know, Going to try
It's
and
gonna
do
be a
some giveaways and just basically do this, shoot the shit.
Yeah.
You know.
And we'll be walking around all 4 days.
Oh,
too,
yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you see us, you know.
Yeah, keep our eye on our social media
Yeah.
because we're going to
There
be
are gonna
posting
be
where we're
other
at.
non-game ranks panels that people will be on.
Yeah, you're on like 30 of them.
Yeah.
Glitch
You have
Traps.
some, yeah.
Glitch Traps as well. Super Chat says, hope we're doing well. Thank you,
Thank
dude.
you.
Appreciate it. He's got a really cool icon, too. I really like that. But the Division overall, I would say, like, if you're not completely shut off to the idea of this style of game, give it a shot. If you are kind of shut off to this style of game, and maybe you played the first Division and you have like really strong opinions on why you don't like it, I would say I don't think this one's gonna, completely turn the tail for you. I will say that this is like a better Division 1.
Yeah.
All the stuff that happened to the Division 1 over time, for the most part, save for a couple of things, have carried over to this, and what you get is a better Division 1. In a great new place.
Yeah.
Since we're winding down from this topic, XX
Dutch Blazer.
XX Dutch Blazer. Shout out to him. Thank you, dude. But he said he has a little off-topic question. I wish a few more devs would make roguelike Doom shooters like Strafe. A good idea, but damn it, missed its mark.
Yep.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point.
I love Strafe.
It was all right.
I got these Strafe sunglasses.
Oh, look at
For
that.
indoor use
Yeah,
only.
it says for indoor use only. On
Real
on
gamer
the-
glasses.
Those are from the big box edition. That Special
really?
Reserve Games.
I
put
got
out.
my
Yeah.
pair from PAX, like a PAX demo. Yeah.
But I like, what he said, like, I didn't even really think of it like that, but like roguelike Doom shooter, like that's a good,
That's how they pitched it. Yeah.
that's a good jumbling of buzzwords, and we should see more of those.
Yeah, no,
I played
agreed.
the shit out of
I
those.
think Strafe was fun. I
Yeah,
just
it was
don't
alright.
think it was as good as it should have. Like it could have been.
Yeah.
Not should, could have been. But I like Strafe.
Good
a
for
lot.
them for kind of starting the, I don't want to say starting, but like being a part of like the shooters coming back. I mean, because now we have like
Yeah, the
Romero
retro
making
revival.
new stuff. We got Dusk. We
Dusk's
have
so good.
that new Quake Engine game, Wrath.
A medieval.
A Medieval. Yeah, there's a lot right now. So shout out to Strafe, I guess.
The
Most
Romero
of the
game
devs are
is
really
also
cool.
just straight up Doom. Have you watched? He's been streaming it. Have you watched it all?
No,
Really
I
cool.
haven't. Oh, one more super chat. Shout out to Cheergive Beckmo. Sorry if I mispronounced your name, but thank you for
Thanks
real,
for
dude.
support. What you guys want to talk about now?
SB said slight Yeezy flex by Andrew. He's right.
Somebody asked, what did I play? I've only been
Yeah.
playing Destiny. Like, that's all I've been playing. I'm doing the Season of the Drifter stuff.
My man.
I haven't had a lot of time to play stuff, so when I unwind at the end of the night, that's it. I'm going to dig into the Division tonight. I haven't installed.
Hey, yeah. Do you have a clan yet in Division or no?
Yeah.
You do? Can I be in your clan?
Yeah, it's open. Sure. You know
couple-
what it is.
Well, if it was closed, would you let me in it too?
I would. Yeah.
Thanks,
A
man.
couple people have said stuff about that Bethesda E3 tweet. Like, whatever. Like, we don't even know when it is yet.
yeah.
Or where it is.
There's nothing to speculate.
Yeah, nothing
Not yet.
Yeah.
No. Somebody was like there. I think it was Yang Ye or somebody was like, "Hey, there's a lot of stars in the sky field."
Yeah.
I don't know if we're gonna actually see anything from whatever that game is called, Starfield.
Skyfield.
Yeah, stars, whatever.
Z.
We'll be there probably.
Let's do a giveaway before
Yeah.
we move on. Because that's really the main game. We're going to get right into the news because we got the Google thing. So we're going to do a giveaway real quick. The way this goes down, Fastest Fingers types it in, gets it first. If you're watching later or if your stream is slow, there's a Friday show giveaway in the description where you can get another chance to win so you don't feel like you're left out. Plus, it's archived later if you want to watch this episode back, youtube.com/GameRanksTV, right on the main page. But anyway, this is a code for a game. I can't read what that says.
It's the new Super Mario Brothers U Switch.
Oh, I forgot that came
Yeah.
out.
I got that. I haven't played that yet.
There's a couple of people I've met that swear that that's like one of the best designed, most fun, traditional Mario-style games. So, go get it. Godspeed, Spider-Man. Good luck.
Godspeed, Spider-Man.
Godspeed, Spider-Man.
Oh.
The board can't fire me.
We can't just let this devolve into Spider-Man quotes.
What if the whole entire episode
No,
is
we
just
can't.
Spider-Man
I'm
quotes?
like executive decision.
Do you know how
right
much I
now.
sacrificed?
I will turn this whole. I will cut your mic right now.
I stopped talking because I would keep going.
Back to formula, Dr. Strom.
Interesting.
Actually, not even Spider-Man quotes, just Norman Osborn quotes.
You done?
Which are Spider-Man quotes.
Do I need to hit this button on the board, or are you good?
I think somebody got it.
Yeah.
Into the Spider-Verse came out today. Like,
Yeah, it's out.
physically.
So
when
that
I
was a
Steelbook,
Switch
we'll watch
code.
that tonight.
Hopefully,
Hell yeah.
Angel B says Spider-Man sucks, though. No, you suck. Sorry.
Whoa!
Sorry, I like Spider-Man.
Whoa.
I'm sorry. All right, so the big thing this week is Google.
You know what that was like the Billy Madison scene? think Donkey Kong is the greatest game ever made. Donkey Kong sucks. You suck.
Oh, Christ.
You want something slappy, Joe?
Gross.
Lady, you're scaring us.
So,
I need to stop.
GDC 2019 is going down as we speak. The big thing with the teased reveal that we've talked about has been Google. Google has announced their thing, which is called
Stadia.
Stadia. I keep saying Stadia.
I want to say Stradia.
Stadia. Google Stadia is a streaming platform similar to what was revealed a couple of months ago as a beta thing, Project Stream. If you guys remember, people were able to stream Assassin's Creed Odyssey in their browser, like a random tab on Chrome. That is now a full-fledged product. They have been working on it for years. They put out weird trailers like this. I don't know what the fuck's happening. Is it the Olympics or something?
No,
I don't know.
These are all games.
These are all games.
That's not a game.
Soccer's a game.
No, these are all gamers, real gamers right here.
That's a video game.
Okay, that's a lady. That's another lady. That's a man. That's, oh, okay. Well, I
hate that shot. Oh my god, it's so bad.
It looks like it was cropped to like get rid of a watermark.
So Google Stadia. Google
Stadia.
Google Stadia essentially is a streaming platform that is dropping this year in 2019. We don't know pricing yet. We don't really know any details yet, but we know that it is a low latency streaming platform capable of streaming 1080p 60 FPS up to 4K with HDR. And then eventually, apparently, they can stream and scale up to 8K, which is insane. But basically, Google, more than anyone, seems like they are pushing that they have cracked the code of low latency game streaming. I, for one, am still not crazy about the idea of game streaming, but after testing Project Stream, they do seem the closest, and this does seem like a good thing for them to build a whole platform on.
I feel like it's going to be expensive.
This is going to work completely just like a thing, like instant. Click on it and it goes. It's going to work on your browsers. It's going to work on your phone. It's going to work on your tablet. It's going to be working with smart TVs with Chromecast hooked up, and probably eventually just regular smart TVs. And it's incredibly ambitious.
Those origin stories, though.
The big thing is there's a lot of questions, obviously, because one, not all the information is out, but
like what kind of connection do you need?
Yeah, so I had streamed Project Stream with not the greatest internet, and it was pretty all right. But how consistent can that be? That's the real question. It looked very good.
Like the price of it, because it's either going to be both options right now. It's either going to be expensive monthly, or they're going to make you buy everything a la carte with a service. Like Google has a not great track record with supporting things that don't work out for them. They have a real good habit of just shutting stuff down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering if it's just going to be like you buy the game $60 and that's it. Like, is there going to be like do you have to pay for the subscription, or like, I was wondering.
I think it has to be, if they're teasing, well, not teasing, but if they're talking about like this, you hit a button and you start playing the game, it has to be a subscription where you just get it.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
I don't know if it was that or they were leaving out the part where it takes you to a cart, you enter your credit card information, and then you own the game, and then you start playing.
They said you see this game, you hit the button, you're playing it within 5 seconds.
Yeah.
So that to me sounds like subscription.
Yeah.
There's a lot. So how I'm ultimately feeling on this is short term, no, hell no. But the technology and the ideas here, and just like the little innovations they're doing within this technology, like the way couch co-op is going to be implemented and sharing is implemented, I think long-term future, I think this is very interesting.
Yeah.
But short-term, I think for people who have consoles now, or for people who have like even a decent PC, like this is a hard sell, especially if your internet sucks. I do think this is good for brand new people, brand new gamers just trying to get in, and the way I look at it is more people playing, the better.
Yeah, definitely.
So if this can get people into gaming, I think that's cool. But I don't know. It's weird. Also, Stadia is a bad name.
Yeah, it is. I'm not into it. But.
Adam says Stadia is Skynet. Too Real is suggesting he's thinking $50 a year. I don't
know about that.
$50 a year will be competitive with Games Pass, right? Xbox Game Pass?
Maybe. But you're also getting a lot more than you are with Games Pass.
Theoretically, you would be, yeah.
Yeah. Because you can literally play anywhere.
Yes. Yeah.
And if they're getting like day and date releases of pretty much everything, which is what I've seen some people speculating.
Yeah.
That would mean you're paying a lot more.
Yeah. Game Pass only gets the Xbox owned titles and also some indies.
I can see $30 a month.
Yeah.
Retro Treats suggests you pay for renting each game.
Like how PlayStation Now originally was. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, and the Village Elder also popping by.
Elder, what's up?
Shout out to Elder. Thank you, dude. We really appreciate that.
Missed you.
He's asking for the holy trinity of other, game providers. Do you think this is going to make them reshape their business models? Microsoft's Game Pass, will we see this on Stadia? So what I do think is that in a lot of ways, this is what Xbox is gearing towards. They've been trying to get shit like this going for a while and slowly building to it.
Mm-hmm.
I think Google's version is just they got it out first.
Yeah.
But I do see a lot of people trying to move towards this. The big question is,
That's fucking
and there's
crazy.
so many questions, like for people like us, like chances are, if you're watching this video right now, you're likely more of a person who likes no latency in their games. You like the game to be sharp. You like to be connected to a controller in front of you. You also care about ownership. And I think ownership is a big question moving forward for this whole thing in terms of, are you just, essentially even with newer games it works this way too, but like you're still owning a disc and a box. This is very much just like media as content, media becoming part of the ether, in a way. Am I getting too abstract? Sorry,
No.
you guys. Are you?
They said right in the keynote, like, oh, music is this way, movies are this way. Like now, games are going to be like this.
Yellow Leo says you own your Steam games, but
When you don't.
You
It's
own
also
a license to use it that can be revoked at any time, according to the Digital Millennium Copyright Act.
Even if you buy a physical disc, you just own a license.
Yep.
Zenket says it's Google. I got faith for Stadia, to be honest. I have faith, like I said, for the long term. What I think he's getting at is the fact that Google has a shit ton of money and data centers, and that's exactly why this gameplay running of it is actually decent, is because they have so many servers, they have so much money, they have so much infrastructure internationally that's part of the reason why this helps. But you got other people trying to do it. You got GeForce Now,
Which isn't bad.
no,
No, it works fairly well.
and that's the only one the only other one I think is worth mentioning. That's,
Agreed.
For me.
Remember OnLive?
Yeah, I remember OnLive. Shout out to OnLive. Shout out to Ouya. Shout out to all that. Shout out to all the failures that have brought us to this point.
Engage.
Geo says this will kill the entire console market. I think if it worked out, if for some reason it took off, yeah, this is scary stuff. This is like heavy duty, industry changing shit. But I just don't know if it'll go that far. My big question is it, if this was to become like widespread, almost even mainstream, would this affect how games are made? Would this affect how much games cost to the consumer? Probably not. And that's, that's the thing, is that publishers, at the end of the day, publishers and developers, they're still going to want to pay, they're still going to want to make $60 per game.
Yeah, definitely.
In North America.
If this is going to kill the console market, it's not going to overnight. It's going to be like a slow kill.
I think it'll be very long.
If it happens.
Yes.
I don't think it will, personally, but that's just me.
And again, the big thing is internet. Like if you guys in the chat, I saw some of you guys doing it, but if you guys could just like shoot us your up downs, your general or your general, megabits, just send us what you got, because I'm really curious. See, because Yanni the Great in the chat says playing in 4K 60 FPS, like ha ha ha, like yeah, right.
Yeah, that's when I saw that, and then they said 8K support coming.
It's like
eventually,
okay.
I was like, all right, Google,
All right.
like.
So that means you have the best internet and also have it wired.
Yeah. You have to-
Andre Santos says Soulja Boy will steal the idea. He's probably right. Honestly.
Soldier Stream.
Soulja Stream.
Sold stream.
So we got 20-100, we got 25-2, we got 5-3, we got 25 down, 5 up, 30 up, 10 down, 1,000, 1,000, 200 50 down, 10, 25, 120 down, 200 down. Interesting. It's just kind of like play the field of people. New Table, thank you for the super chat as well. He really appreciate that. He says, "Give me physical media or give me financial stability." Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Can you guess what we're at in this office?
What are we at right now? What's our internet speed?
Running it right now, it looks like about 156.9 down
Okay.
and about 40 up.
Okay.
So better than it was.
Yeah.
When we just couldn't stream.
Yeah, remember that?
Yeah.
Was that 2 weeks in a row?
Yeah, it was
Abhinav
Tuesday.
Sharma says, I'm from India and my up is 40 and down is 7. Carl McDermott says 75 down.
Braden B says 4 down, 0.8 up.
Woo, you the real MVP, man.
Hope we don't blow up your router.
Yeah. Dang. Randall Connell says he did the beta for Project Steam as well.
Stream.
Rebecca is here.
Fired.
She can't be fired. Yeah, so Meta020 says, so PS4 for life.
Look, not every internet connection can be the E3 media room.
Yeah.
No.
Oh my God.
And Dutch Blazer, again, thank you, man. He says, I'd rather eat my hat than pay $60 monthly. It depends. I mean, $60 monthly is a lot, but if you buy more than...
If you're buying more than one game a month, that's a, you know.
But then again, like, would this
But who's doing-
subscription
you know, not
give
everyone
you,
does that.
Would the subscription even give you access to all of those games?
Probably
like,
not.
I mean, I don't see every game jumping on board with this.
Why
They're
wouldn't it-
trying to make
yeah.
it easy in terms of
Yeah.
open platform.
Yeah.
But
Well, right away, you're probably not going to get PlayStation and Xbox exclusive titles.
Absolutely not.
Because
Yeah,
they
no.
have their own.
yeah, so that just
You know?
it kind of fragments things
Exactly.
even more.
And then Nintendo,
Yes.
you know, they're not going to jump on.
I also still see some very like weird. I wonder how like keyboard and mouse support is going to go for this. Like obviously it's going to work, but I don't know. I'm just curious like how they can do accessibility options and all kinds
I'm
of stuff.
assuming
like that.
anything that's baked into the game itself will work.
Nathan Braga says Digital Foundry analyzed the servers they're using, include they're most likely using Vega 56. I don't know what that is or if that's good or not.
Nathan Braga,
I
thank
know
you.
I'm going to watch that video later. I love Digital Foundry.
Digital Foundry did do a breakdown. I had it queued up on my laptop. They do good ass videos.
Yeah, they
so.
do. They're great.
What if you? Andre Santos says, "What if you? I lost it. What if you buy the games and the service is free unless you want 4K 60?" Ooh, so that's like essentially. So I have a 4K TV and I need to pay extra on my Netflix subscription to get 4K streams.
Yeah.
I don't like that pisses me
I think we
off.
pay what, like
But do you
$16 for
do it?
I do it. Yeah, I do it. But it
Yeah.
just makes me mad.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I pay like $60 a month for this. I don't know. Does Hulu do 4K?
No, Hulu sucks. Hulu's like it's fucking 720. Yeah. So, also, how do you guys feel about the controller? I see a lot of people talking shit about the controller.
I think it
where
just looks like
it's like a controller. I don't know.
The D-pad looks like ass.
First of all, it's not. The D-pad does look like.
Yeah, I
ass.
didn't notice that.
I didn't notice that either.
Nathan says a Vega 56 is close to a 1070.
Okay.
So this is AKA not 4K for 60 FPS.
Okay. But I think
It's so weird to see a Google Assistant button on a controller like that.
yeah, I think that stuff is interesting. Like the fact that you can be stuck in a game and then say, "Hey Google," oh sorry everybody, hey blank, how do I get past this part? And the Google Assistant integration is smart enough to see where you're at in the game and then queue up a YouTube video.
Yeah.
I need to see that in action because that sounds insane.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah, the whole it
At least
being
the controller's
connected
not
to a different
flat.
thing is weird.
Oh, it being connected to Wi-Fi?
Yeah, which means like there's a
Yeah.
headphone jack on the bottom. That means potentially you'd have latency between what you're hearing and what you're seeing on screen.
That sounds even screwier.
Yeah.
I mean, so if it's on the Wi-Fi network, that means it's using. So it's like on the same network, but I don't know. It just doesn't
You and I have the same TV. You tried to use the app to
like their
the
proprietary.
remote app because you lost your remote.
It's not instant.
no,
My
but
TV
it's
also
not.
has
It's
one.
fucking terrible.
Yeah, it's not.
You guys have LG?
Yeah.
We have the LG
The Vizio SmartCast
C7,
app.
I think
Yeah.
we have.
Oh, and Born to Carry says, by the way, thoughts on Castle Crashers finally getting ported to PS4 after 10 years.
About time.
That's fantastic. Yeah, they announced that like during the Google thing. It's also going to be on Nintendo Switch. Castle Crashers remastered.
I have to assume that'll be at PAX.
Lord Kibigami says, why is the logo a scribble? That's a good
like
question.
an S.
So
Yeah.
is it an S?
Yeah.
Boom,
for,
boom, boom.
for Stadia? So I thought it was kind of like the Wi-Fi wave symbol, but like kind
It's
of
also that.
scribbled. I don't know. I think the logo's cool in like a 90s way, but
what do you say? It looked like Tom Jamba Juice?
It looks like the Jamba Juice photo. What controller you guys like? And I'm liking that yellow, that green one a whole lot.
Nice.
but now I really can't stop thinking about how the D-pad is kind of weird. I can, like, the joystick placement I'm good with.
Yeah.
The button placement seems fine as long as the buttons are of decent quality. I have a lot of questions about the triggers because I'm very, like,
Well, they
iffy
said
about
you can use your own.
Yeah.
You just miss out on, I guess,
on it
the
listening
Google
to you all
Assistant
the time.
stuff. Yeah.
Because that's a microphone.
Yeah, it has a
So
built-in
much like
microphone.
your phone, you're going to be talking about, you know, buying Doritos, and then your phone will be like, hey, would you like Doritos?
And then I go, yes, I do.
Make Out Hill says, thank you for the super chat. He said he did super chat just to tell Jake that he made my spidey sense tingle so hard, which, by the way, was the first time I ever gave to a super chat, and he didn't even notice me. I noticed you now. God bless Spider-Man. I don't know. Thank you, dude. Wow. I don't know. We can go in depth on this even more.
We'll probably end up making a video about it.
Yeah, they're already working on it right now. Falcon's working on one. Arrow Wallace says you can't tell by Microsoft's recent moves they've been trying to establish the games as a service across the Xbox Live on different devices. Looks like Google may have beat them to it. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying. Modern Retro says I hope it doesn't feel cheap at least. And Dutch Blazer asks exactly what I'm asking. He goes, where are the bumpers? I want to toss nades for days, Google. The bumpers are there, but I have a lot of questions about. I'm also super weird about. I'm also super picky about triggers and like, you know, paddles and stuff like that on controllers. But I don't know. Like, final thoughts on this, guys, because this is weird.
I don't know, man.
I think it's
gonna have to see
impressive
more.
what they showed off.
Going to need to hear pricing. I'm going to need to see data analysis.
I'm with
gonna
Tom.
need to-
Data analysis.
yeah, I'm going to need to see it like in person.
Like I said, very impressed by what they showed off, but I still have to just know more about it.
I'm hoping we get a chance to check this out soon.
Yeah.
Oh, I did write. Hang on, I just want to, before you can take this off. I feel like we've been playing the same thing. I do have. I was writing notes. I do have a couple questions essentially, like big floating questions.
What are your big questions?
Number one, this locks out a lot in terms of the way it's more of like a walled garden type of thing. Modders. I don't see modding being any part of the scene.
Oh, absolutely
Yeah,
not, because you
definitely
can't do it on
not,
the
no.
servers.
Yeah, so modding is gone. I think really any type of like tweaking or anything like that seems to be totally left in the dark on this. Also, of course, how much is this going to cost? I think it would be good for people who travel. I'm just trying to. I thought I wrote down something way more interesting. I guess I didn't. Yeah, I don't know. All right, that's all I got.
That's it?
Hindel Rune Foss says, because reasons. Thank you, dude. Shinjiji says, modding gone? Yeah, well, Bethesda too does that stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm skeptical, but I don't know. I'll give it a shot.
I'll definitely try it out.
If they have a trial or if like I can just swing 1 month to test it out, I'll do that. Because I like technology. Like, I'm
Yeah.
just excited at the prospect
Yeah.
of this. You know, in some ways, like it's just this weird, wild thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. Would you use it long term?
Me?
Yeah,
No,
could you see it?
This is not for me.
But okay, what if there was a great the console war 2, CW2, happened, the great console war to end all wars, and Sony died, and Windows dropped a bomb on Nintendo, and all you have left is this.
It's a weird fucking scenario.
Yeah, sorry, I'm tired. I didn't have my coffee today. I'm trying to come up with like a hypothetical, like if it was just this. I think, like, would it be all right? I guess. Like, it's still not it's not the way I want to experience video games. Like, at the end of the day.
I'm still just not into the all streaming future.
Yeah.
I could deal with an all digital.
Mantis
not
Phoenix
all
says there
streaming.
is zero technology in this. I think that's very incorrect.
It does.
yeah.
That's.
Yeah, even if I don't like it,
statement.
the fact that they're like doing all
Yeah.
this stuff with servers,
Yeah.
you know,
It's
data
very-
centers, like there's a lot of technology that it takes to make this. But technology, yes, really all there is the controller. But the controller doesn't do anything.
No,
It's a
but think
controller.
about what you're doing.
Yeah, you're doing pretty incredible streaming
that's what's
technology.
impressing me is that like I could hit start and within 5 seconds I am streaming that video game.
Shinjiji brings up the best point, honestly. Fighting games will never really work on this.
No, the latency, the net code.
I don't care how good it is.
Yeah.
It really needs to be like insane for that to happen. Oh, I like super_00's comment. He says this is like TV for video games.
It's like the Sega Channel.
Yeah, interesting. All right, let's do. You know what? Here, I'm gonna give you this so you can write another code. We're gonna skip a break this week since we ran late. In other news, moving on. Oh wait, hang on. Let me before we move on, let me catch up to one more super chat. Nathan Braga, shout out to him. He says other streaming systems, the controller uses Wi-Fi. The inputs from the controller will directly input to the server, not the device.
Huh.
Need to compare between a traditional controller and Google controller latency. Interesting point. Thank you for that context.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Take an Echo says he would love to see a console powered by Internet Explorer. Best loading screens on the market. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. We got some jokers here. The other bit of news is really the Battle Pass. Apex Legends now has a Battle Pass.
Yep.
It does.
For those of you who are into Apex Legends but haven't really played other Battle Royale type games, a Battle Pass is essentially something to work towards. I don't know, Andrew, can you pitch it better?
You drop like $10, you get the Battle Pass, and the Battle Pass is usually broken down into 100 tiers. And each time you level up into a tier, you get something for it, whether it be a cosmetic, an Apex pack, Apex tokens, whatever they call them. So you're just earning things. That's it. I will say, as someone that plays PUBG, Fortnite, and this, and has purchased the PUBG Battle Pass, the Fortnite Battle Pass, and will probably purchase this Battle Pass, I still think it's just like the stuff they're dropping.
Yeah.
It's just like, okay, it's just mostly weapon skins.
You're saying stuff that Apex is dropping?
Yeah, I didn't really see. I looked at it all. You can look at the entire Battle Pass on the website. You only get 3 skins for buying it. I didn't see any other character skins unless I missed it. Most of it are banners, stat tracking, quips, and weapon skins is what I saw. And then him. We also get him, this guy, Octane. He's
Borderlands is his name.
The new legend.
I don't know what... So people really like the Fortnite Battle Passes especially.
Yes.
Correct?
Yeah. Well, I think the hype behind the Fortnite Battle Pass is also different than a Battle Pass like this for PUBG, because when Fortnite drops a new Battle Pass, it's the start of a new season, and with the start of a new season comes like map changes and stuff like that.
Okay, because this doesn't have that.
No.
This just has
They are
this.
referring to it as Season 1, though.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm assuming we're going to get some, like, there's a title, too. They call it something.
Which I see this as essentially like you...
Wild Frontier, I think is what they call it.
This is somebody who's never paid for a Battle Pass, but I look at this one especially because this doesn't have like the Fortnite world changes. This looks like you're buying the ability to work towards unlocking things. Is that correct in some way, or am I being too reductive?
No, I mean in a sense, yeah. I mean I'm sure you're still. I don't know if they're changing how you drop the Apex packs or not. But
yeah. So what keeps people from being mad about that?
Because you're playing a game that you
it's different type of game.
You didn't pay anything for it.
Oh, yeah, okay.
The game's free to play.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
People got mad about it with PUBG.
Yeah, because
PUBG was a paid-ass game.
Yeah, the PUBG...
And it also wasn't good on paid
It
PUBG.
wasn't that good. I also think it was shorter. Like, there weren't as many tiers and as much stuff to unlock.
Okay.
And I believe it also went away when the event...
Yeah.
Was that the case? I remember people said something about that.
I think it was only for that, like it was a limited time thing, which they all are, but it was only a few weeks, whereas Fortnite's usually a few months.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
I think that's the reason people don't get too upset about Battle Passes, is because the game is free.
Yeah.
The Battle Pass, you do not have to pay for that.
Okay.
And it does not change how the game plays.
Thank you for, I literally just asked, because I needed you to break it down for me, because I didn't really get them. Okay.
Yeah, that's it. It's another way for the free-to-play games to earn some money, which they need to because they're free-to-play games. And it's also just like people get hyped on them.
Okay.
The Fortnite ones especially, people love seeing what's like in those.
Yeah.
And it's cool to see like, oh, I can't wait to get that weapon skin at tier like 43.
Yeah.
And then just leveling up and trying to get there. I also think this does the thing that Fortnite does where you can not buy the Battle Pass, play, and whatever level you had hit when you decide to purchase the Battle Pass, it like catches you up.
Oh,
okay.
Interesting.
I think.
Don't quote him on that.
Yeah, I think I read that in like the whatever article I read. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I can look. I'm pretty sure I
just catching up to Super Chat real quick. OBO299 says, just going back to before, he says, people have to get used to the fact that in the future, software and services are bigger selling points than hardware power.
Yeah.
I guess maybe.
No, he's not wrong.
I mean, like phone technology is slowing down. That's the only other thing I can
we're at the
kind of
point
think
now
of.
with phones where almost all of the hardware behind them are the same. You're buying like OS wise and what phone, like the features behind a phone.
I'm such a tech junkie for like new shit where like they introduced the dumb folding phone and I'm like, it's different.
Yeah,
I need it because it's different. Danny Boy, also thank you for the super chat. And King Joan Lulls, thank you. He says in 1 year, OneWeb and maybe Starlink 1 gig internet will be up, making cloud gaming a norm. For some people, that's the key word. It's only gonna be for some people. Not everybody has OneWeb and Starlink. I don't think that's available here.
Some of us have Optimum, brought to you by Altice.
Or Verizon, but Verizon not Fios. Verizon just regular
or
broadband
some
bullshit.
of us, like me, has Verizon Fios.
You lucky
And
son of a bitch. But do you have
ass.
it?
Yeah, I have it.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Remember, I had to go home early to go deal with the installation like 2 months ago.
I'm jealous. I'm really jealous.
Okay. Just
catching up.
in the FAQ on the Apex Legends official site,
Yeah.
it says like, for example, if you're on level 20 for the season, when you buy the Battle Pass, you'll unlock all the rewards for every level up to 20.
Okay.
Which means
You
can, like, if you end up hitting level 100 and you get everything, and you're like, I want to get the Battle Pass, you can buy it and then...
Just like that. I want to get the Battle Pass. All right, let's do a giveaway. Some housekeeping if you're new. The way these work, Fastest Fingers types in this code first. I'm going to put a code on the screen. I'll get you guys a little prepped. This one is for...
The Division for Xbox One.
This one's for Xbox One. Okay, well, you revealed the game.
Oh, well, yeah, it's the
I was going to say,
Division.
this is for Xbox One, so get ready to type it in. If you feel like your chat is too slow, your stream is too slow, rather, or you're watching this later on the archived version on the main channel page, there's a Friday show giveaway in the description you can enter to just sign up there. But, like Tom said, unceremoniously, this is the Division 2 for Xbox One. So, now you can judge for yourself if this is the game that you'd be into. We did talk about the Division 2 way earlier in the show. So, like I said, archived, youtube.com/GameRanksTV. It's going to be up there later on the main playlist. We're going to try and do some time codes, throw some time codes in there so you guys can jump around to what stories you want. We see you guys in the comments. So, hopefully somebody got that. That's a long code, those damn
Xbox
long
codes
Xbox
are
codes.
damn novels.
Also, thanks to the super chat, Armageddonad Bandicoot.
All right.
Thank you, dude.
It's in chat, and people are saying got it.
All right,
so.
somebody got it. Excellent. So, the last bit of news is...
Two things, I think.
There are two things. Can we fit them both in? One of them's short.
Yeah, I'll bring it up. So No Man's Sky announced that they are doing another expansion called No Man's Sky
Beyond.
Beyond. They didn't really say much about it other than this is essentially No Man's Sky Online, and they're going to change how that stuff works, like how the online stuff works. I'm assuming now you'll actually be able to run into players, like out in space.
That's huge.
That'd be really cool. They said it's not becoming an MMO. It's free to all existing users, and that there's 2 other unnamed updates or something that they're going to announce as well. And I think they said summer.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
we should have more information, I'm assuming, soon.
It's also free. It's also just part of like
Free
added
to
updates.
any existing players.
I think that's big to mention because I think it's pretty insane that Hello Games has been like supporting, and not just like supporting, but like really like in depth
changing their game,
changing the game for years afterwards.
After we were nothing but mean to them about it.
So Beyond is going to be interesting. It's like essentially the first part is multiplayer, and then they're going to be laying groundwork for more stuff.
It'll probably be the same as last year, where Next was the big thing, and then we got like 2 other smaller ones.
Yeah.
Abyss, and wasn't there one more?
I forget.
Yeah, there was.
There was Atlas Rising early on.
Yeah. I meant, post Next. It was Next.
Oh, post Next, yeah, I
then
don't
Abyss,
remember.
and then I think there was one more. I'm not remembering the name of it.
So some people are asking just if you can.
Bring us back.
Yeah, some people are asking about the way we're doing giveaways now. So we roll them out. We're going to do essentially. We're trying to cover like if you have one console or the other, and then if you have PC or Switch. So we're going to alternate every week. We're going to give away 2 platforms each week.
Yep.
So I figure you guys should be informed, transparent about that.
Yep.
Also, I saw Koala saying like, "Hey, when are they going to announce the winner?" The way it works is like whoever sees that code and types that in the fastest. So good luck.
Yeah, we don't announce it.
Yeah, we're crazy here, man.
Yeah.
It's the Wild West, bro.
Yeah.
Also, super chat. Make Out Hill again. Thank you, dude. Appreciate that. What was the other story? Did I miss that?
Call of Duty.
It's Call of Duty.
Call of Duty. So.
Do you know?
Yes. So
Okay.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4 has been teased quite a bit.
Not to be confused with Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare.
Yes. This is Call of Duty, the 4th Modern Warfare game, teased to be the potential next game by Infinity Ward. This has been, there's been leaks, there's been rumblings, there's been this image. Looks like a GameStop promo.
Looks like that type of thing.
Do you notice every time I say GameSpot or GameStop,
You
I have
say
to,
it slow?
I have to say it so slow.
I still type it in the wrong way.
I always screw it up. So the rumor suggests that this is a thing. It's going to be Infinity Ward's game. Not only that, most interestingly, it's going to be dropping zombies and blackout mode.
Yep.
And it's going to be more of a focus on
And the
no
World War II,
specialists.
and the World War II stuff.
Which, if I remember correctly, Infinity Ward games generally didn't have a lot of zombies.
They left them out of Ghosts, and they left them out of another Modern Warfare, but they did have
Infinite Warfare,
it in
they
Infinite
did.
Warfare.
Yeah. It was definitely like not their thing. That was definitely the other team's thing. But they are dropping the specialists, and the rumor suggests, it's a rumor, of course, but the rumor suggests that they're going to go back to a more traditional loadout
They're
type
saying the
system.
image was debunked, but the fact is, like 2 hours ago, there were still rumors coming out about this game,
Okay.
like we're talking about now.
All right, if the image is debunked, that's good. But still been hearing things. Regardless, you know what? Even if the rumor isn't true, I gotta say, I like what I hear in terms of them going back to the regular loadout system, a more
Rumors is
traditional
also going to
loadout
be a
system.
single player.
Yes.
Yeah, they said they've been pretty blatant about single player coming back.
Single player, multiplayer. Blackout, so the fact that if the next one doesn't have Blackout, I don't think that's like a surprise.
No.
Because
That's a Treyarch thing.
it's a Treyarch thing, and also, if Black Ops 4 is anything like Black Ops 3, it's going to have a lot of legs.
So what I was
Black Ops 3 lasted for so long.
What I was telling Tom earlier is that I think Blackout should pull like the PUBG, Fortnite, Apex thing, where that is the game and you just support it over time.
Oh, Basketball God, this isn't actual gameplay of any,
No, this
leak
is
or anything like
Modern
that.
Warfare Remastered.
Yeah.
So like I was saying, I think it'd be smart if they did something like that,
Yeah.
where they eventually just started selling it on its own.
Yeah.
You know,
Why not? That'd be cool, right?
or make it free and try to get all the money from their battle pass or microtransactions and stuff like that.
Good old
But,
Michael
you know,
transaction.
But that's what I would assume that they.
Interesting that they're rumored to be dropping specialists,
Yeah.
because that seems to be something that people have actually liked.
With this, I liked it. With World War II, it felt kind of like something they just shoved into the game.
Yeah.
Here
I
they
see.
have, you know,
I do
extra-
see a lot of
actual
people.
abilities.
Sorry to cut you off, Vandal. Stadia. A lot of people are asking about Stadia news. We talked about that earlier in the episode, so go watch the archive later. But yeah, did you feel like it felt shoehorned in Black Ops though, or just,
No, in
just
Black
World War
Ops,
II?
in Black Ops, I really liked it. In World War II, it was more like simple.
Yeah.
What was it? It was
I didn't touch World War
expeditionary.
II.
It was like infantry. It was like medic, just normal rifleman. The dude who had like the shotgun with the incendiary shells. The ranger. Was there one more?
I don't remember.
I don't
You got a
remember.
good memory for that stuff.
But they were more like they were more simple. Where here they were like almost like siege operators, where they had like actual special abilities with other ones that could counter them in a way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Nomad, my boy. What's it called? Yeah. So they're dropping it. It wouldn't really make sense, I think.
yeah,
for
I'm
the
good
game
for
that they're
always
trying
changing
to do,
it too.
You know, yeah. Especially Black Ops 4, which was way more multiplayer centric than any other Call of Duty release ever. Seeing that's all it was. You know what I mean? Like, but no, I'm also, I don't know. I kind of like the idea of like just back to basics. You know what I mean? There are so many crazy shooters out there that I would like a just back to basics, like nothing but just like good old fashioned multiplayer first person shooter that isn't Counter-Strike because I don't want to play that game anymore. Like, you know, like I would just like having that
Old Call of Duty.
yeah,
basically.
exactly. The kind of Call of Duty that you would you would play in the you know, like in the office where they turn the lights off and they all just play Call of Duty for like half an hour.
Oh hell yeah!
Like, you know, like just like old school like first person like multiplayer shooters.
Shout out to The Office.
Shout out to The Office.
So a lot of people are saying just remaster the old ones like Black Ops 2 remastered.
I would like that.
I'd play that.
Dutch Blazer, catching up with him, he mentioned, thank you for the super chat. First of all, he says Call of Duty Mobile is a thing now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care. I mean,
It's
like,
Activision and Tencent that are putting, and it looks like pretty good for a mobile game. Like,
yeah, it's
graphic
first person though.
fidelity
Like
wise.
it's like an actual first person.
Yeah.
It'll probably do well in mobile, like in China and those markets.
Did they announce it or did they release it?
I don't know. It's not for me, so like I didn't really like
No, same. I barely
think
looked
about
into
it.
it, but if it's free, I'll check it out just for shits and gigs.
shits and gigs.
Shits and gigs.
It's gonna take some gigs. It's gonna take up some gigs on your phone.
Jesus Christ, Jake Baldino.
Gotcha. Bah.
There's a Call of Duty Black Ops zombie game that you can buy on iOS.
See, we got some people with some strong opinions about Call of Duty. Modern Warfare 4 is going to be based on World War II? I don't think it would be, because then it wouldn't be Modern Warfare. I don't know for sure though, dude. That's Sidan asked that.
I cannot for the life of me remember what Modern Warfare 3 looks like. Game-wise, cover-wise, all of it.
There was a period between.
I can't remember any of it.
3 was when I started just playing them for the single player.
Same.
Which is weird to say, but
Yeah, but like what? I don't remember Modern Warfare 3 at all. So I'm trying to remember the cover. Modern Warfare 2.
Modern Warfare 3, there you go, like the Eiffel Tower.
welcome to the old men remembering things podcast.
I can't remember any of it. I can't remember any of it. I'm just old man search.
We're all God.
The best Twitter account.
All right. Yeah,
But
anything else you guys
that's
wanna
it.
talk about?
Let's wrap
Anything
it
else you
up.
guys wanna talk about?
No, we got to wrap it up. Thank you guys who hit us up in the super chat. We really appreciate that. Thanks, of course, to everyone down in the comments. Appreciate you guys, keeping the conversation going with us. It's been very useful.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier in the episode, we're going to be at PAX East in a week or two. Sunday, 3:30 p.m. EST at the Albatross Theater. So check us out. Other than that, I'm on Twitter and Instagram at Jake Baldino. You can find Andrew
on Twitter at Andrew Gebbia. I'll also be streaming the Division 2 tonight on Twitch. Hot Fries TFW.
What's
7
that
p.m.
Destiny reset?
What?
Not doing the Destiny reset?
No, I'm doing Division stuff. I got the
I'm going
bug.
to try and get on that. Oh, also shout out to Danny Boy for Super Chat.
Thank you, Danny.
Thank you.
Yes.
Tom, where can we find
that's
you?
The second
I
one.
can
Thank
find
you.
pretty much everywhere at that Tom Johnson.
I love
Twitter,
I love your social media handle.
all that
That
stuff.
Thomas. Anyway, folks, thank you for watching. It's been good talking to you guys, especially some interesting conversation about the Google
for
stuff.
real.
Yeah, it's a good episode.
We will see you guys next Tuesday, 4 p.m. EST. So see ya.
Later.
Bye-bye.